Over the past 4 years, I've taught millions of men how to improve their facial aesthetics, and they all have one big problem in common. They can't maintain proper tongue posture. They've been trying for years, and mewing is still a mystery to them. The thing is, it doesn't have to be that way, because there's an exercise that will make you mew so naturally that you forget mewing even exists. It's quick, free, and simple, and takes just one short video from this legend to learn. So right now, I'm going to show you what it is, how to do it, and why it works. So to start, let's look at some mewing transformations from people that have never even heard the word mewing. Look at this girl's jawline angle and the prominence of her chin. Pre and post surgery pictures? No. AI generated? No. Just took a bloody picture like this and then another like this? No. These results are taken from a scientific study conducted in 2022 where the participants did a few exercises. One of them was found to be responsible for all of the results. So what did these people do? Well, meet the devil, the cause of all your mewing troubles. This guy happens to be a Chad with a world-famous jawline, and this guy is just your average Joe. Now let me give you 1 second to guess what this guy is doing wrong in this picture. Forward head posture, aka nerd neck. Did you guess right? Forward head posture is where your head protrudes forward from the normal alignment with your spine. You can have good back posture but still have poor neck posture. They're two different things. Nah mate, it's not a problem for me. I'm not a nerd, I'm a Chad, and my posture is on point. 2 in 3 people have some form of forward head posture, and you are definitely one of them. Otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. You'll see why in a second. Now I said forward head posture is the devil. So what? You look a little slouched, slightly less confident, maybe a little bit shorter. Yeah? It's awful for your health, strength, and longevity, which I'm not going to get into because on this channel we focus on facial aesthetics, making yourself more attractive, so that you can get girls, be more confident, and look like the man that you are underneath, which by the way is what my newsletter is about, which you can join via the link in the description. And forward head posture is the root of all attractiveness evil, or 3 reasons. The third is the one that once fixed will make mewing click for you. It reduces the prominence of your cheekbones. Everybody wants prominent cheekbones, like Johnny Depp. Women used to love him before all the whatever happened. I don't give a shit. It's not his eyes that were amazing, it's his cheekbones. When your head is forward, your mid-face and jaw is forced into a flatter position, making your cheekbones less prominent and more sunken. This is why so many people with poor posture feel like their faces look weak or soft. It's because they are, and they're getting worse the longer that you leave it. Forward head posture literally pulls your lower jaw backwards. Backward into that recessed chin, where's his neck end, where's his chin start, weak, lollygagging, Cheeto-eating gamer look. Position of the lower jaw depends on the position of the upper jaw, the maxilla. So you will not find someone that has a strong, protruding chin that also has nerd neck. It is physiologically impossible. Big sciencey word, eh? Yeah? Well, it's about time we learned the science and took it seriously. This is your life, brother. So when your head is forward, your entire skull tilts backwards to compensate. But of course, your lower jaw is still attached to your skull, so it gets dragged backwards too. But all of that is reversible, as we'll see. Weak neck flexors. Forward head posture stretches and weakens these neck flexor muscles because they're supposed to hold your head upright above your spine. When the head falls forward, the muscles of the back and neck have to cope with more weight, and they begin to work as a counterweight to compensate for this displacement. It's like holding a weight with an outstretched arm away from your body compared to holding it close to your body. It's in a far weaker position out there, and the rest of your body will start to adjust its position to compensate and make it easier. And here's the mic drop moment. Those neck flexor muscles, your tongue is connected directly to them. If they become weak, your tongue becomes weak, and it loses its natural resting position against your palate. A muscle and strength imbalance is created because all your muscles in your body are connected to other muscles in your body. So one weak link in a chain will create other weakness in the chain. That is why so many people struggle with mewing. Your body physically can't hold the position for very long because your neck is too weak. And in that forward head posture position, holding your tongue with the suction against your palate is not actually the natural position for that unnatural position. Your tongue instead is just forced to hang loose in your mouth. So long before you think about your tongue, you have to think about your neck. Healthy posture and therefore beautiful bone structure. It works like this. Everything is built upon strong spinal posture. All your bones, organs, and muscle stem from your spine. It's the base of your body. Neck posture comes next. You can't have healthy neck posture without proper back posture. Then comes tongue posture. You can't have healthy tongue posture without healthy neck posture. And not only does healthy neck posture make healthy tongue posture easier, it completely removes the need to even think about it. Your body was made to work this way. You don't have to think to blink, and you shouldn't have to think about tongue posture. But in the last few hundred years, our lifestyles have corrupted our spinal, neck, and tongue posture, so it has become something that we actively need to think about and combat. It is ridiculous that people spend mental energy and willpower every day, remembering to put their tongue against their palate. Fix your posture, fix your face, and you'll never have to think about mewing again. And it's stupidly easy. I hope you haven't watched this far and think I'm gonna rock your world with some mind-blowing new technique. This is the best exercise to get your head back on top of your body. It was invented in the 1950s by the Mike Mew of the day to correct forward head posture, which was becoming more and more prevalent due to people sitting in cars, people sitting in front of the television, working desk jobs. And it works just as well now as it did back then. So you should be happy that it's so easy, so well researched, and proven to work. I bet you've heard of this before. The chin tuck. I also bet that you never did them. Did you, you son of a bitch? You never did them. And that's why you're here still trying to figure out mewing. Well, now you know to take them seriously. It was different forms of chin tucks that reversed those mouth breather faces I showed you in the beginning. There's many different types of chin tucks, but the most effective, simple, that anyone can do is called the Mackenzie chin tuck. Sit or stand tall with your back and bum against a wall, feet slightly apart and your shoulders relaxed. Don't try to push your shoulders back onto the wall. That's unnecessary stress. Now, when you move your head back against the wall, you're going to notice that there's a point that sticks out. And this is the part that everybody misses. It's not just moving your head forwards and backwards. Imagine the point of contact is pinning a piece of paper against the wall. And when you pin it there, you're trying to get it to slide up a little bit. So you don't just push your head straight back, but back and then rotate it inwards and downwards to get that piece of paper to slide up the wall. And you're trying to get that paper to go as far up as you can by bringing your chin inwards and trying to make as many double chins as you can. Once you're in there looking like Jabba the Hutt, hold it for 5 seconds and feel the stretch at the base of your skull. Release, and then repeat it 20 times. Now, I don't even set aside designated time each day to stand against the wall and do these. You should do that in the beginning when you're just getting the technique down and you perhaps have more forward head posture to correct. But now I just do them whenever I'm sitting at the computer, sitting down at a desk, and I catch myself hunching over and getting that neck beard posture. Oop, chin tuck. Or I'm just standing there chopping carrots and then I can feel my neck falling more and more forward. Oop, chin tuck. What's happening is you're strengthening your deep neck flexors and pulling your head back into alignment, retraining your posture and your habits so that your skull sits above your spine where it's supposed to. This is also going to remove the strain on your lower jaw, letting it move forward back into its natural position. And of course, the point of all this, when your head is back in its natural position, your tongue is going to sit back in its natural position, resting up against your palate, and you won't even have to think about it. For the rest of you who want to take it to the next level and get a chiseled aesthetic jawline, you'll watch this. It's more advanced, and I show you more proactive exercises that will tighten the muscle under your jaw.